Okay, 62.3, the exercises, starting with number 1. It says solve the system of equations. Now there's two equations there. One's linear, one's nonlinear, and we're expecting to see points of intersection. What the method I would recommend you do over here is method of substitution. So one thing I would do, and this is a recommendation, is to look at this equation here, and I think it's probably easiest to solve for x. What is x equal to? 2y plus 9. And then take this and plug it into the first equation. So what does that mean? Well, x is the same thing as 2y plus 9. So I have 2y plus 9 squared plus 3y squared is equal to 37. I got an equation on one unknown now, and I'm not going to say it's terribly difficult to solve, but it does require some work. Let's go through that. So 4y squared. Let's see, what are you going to get there? Let's see, 18, 36. Y plus 81 plus 3y squared equals 37. Let's see, I'd get y, let's see, 7y squared. Got those done. 36y. And let's see what you get there. It looks like 44, right? I'm taking 37 from both sides. Let me make sure that 37... Yeah, that's good. So here comes the tough part. I got to factor that. One thing I like about this, though, if it is going to work, it's got to work with 7y and y. Now, the 44 presents bigger trouble for me. So I'm looking at it, and I'm going to say, 2 and 22. Plus, plus. Let's see if that works. Does it? You get 7y squared. Bingo. That always works, by the way. You get 45 on the end. That's a bingo, too. It always works. The trouble is, do I get the middle? And 14 and 22 is 36. It works beautifully. So I get two solutions, y equals minus 2, and the other one, or y is equal to minus 22 sevenths. Now, don't celebrate yet. This is not the answer. The answer is the point of intersection. So let's just do one at a time. If y is minus 2, and you may wonder what equation I'm using. I'm using this one over here. What would x be? It would be 9 minus 4, which is 5. And the other answer is going to be, let's see, minus 22 sevenths. This is far more difficult, by the way. But I'm still going to plug it in there. And what do you get? X equals 9 minus 44 sevenths. Common denominator, 7. That's 63 minus 44. And that would be, let me see if I made a mistake there. 9 plus 2y minus 44 sevenths, 63 minus 44. Let's take a look at that. 19. Let me write that down. Okay, time to get your red pen out. Did you get those points? I got this point here, and I got this point over here. Okay, I want to talk briefly about Wells. Graphing was very difficult back then. There's no doubt about it. They did, fairly good job, by the way, but the book is kind of devoid of pictures, and some of the pictures are quite primitive. But what I want to do is talk about, I actually graphed out the system. Now, what system did I graph out? The one that we just solved. And so let me just explain what I'm seeing over here. I'm seeing this object, which really is an ellipse, and I'm seeing this object with a line. And I want to point out I'm seeing it clearly what I'm seeing over here. As I do that, I'm trying to visualize what this point is here. It's a point of intersection. Well, if you just look at it, I'm going to say just look at the picture. It looks like 5 minus 2. Did we get that as an answer? Of course we did. What's the other point of intersection? Well, you know what? I don't think I could read that off because I really don't know exactly where that is. But I do know I just solved it, and they said that's 19 over 7. I'll talk about that in a second. And minus 22. I want to point out minus 22 over 7 is a little bit, let's see, that's going to go in, a little bit below the minus 3. And I do see that. And what's 19 divided by 7? Well, 7 goes into 19 two times with the remainder of 5 sevenths. So I'm going to say I could never read that from the graph, but certainly does stand to reason, all right? So again, we provide a graph for a reason. we certainly want you to look at it and to verify that what you're saying is correct, all right? You're also going to learn something about the shape of certain graphs that we're giving you. Okay, so let me remind you who I am. My name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon, B as in boy, the @ symbol, NNON.US. Thank you.